Hey, I wasn't planning on recording today, but after weeks with the Odyssey G7 I realized I keep coming back to the same thought. This isn't just a monitor, it reshapes how you experience every moment in front of your screen. This is for someone who doesn't just play games or watch videos, you live them. You're the person who feels when colors are washed out, when motion looks smeared, when immersion breaks just a little. You know quality isn't a luxury, it's the difference between distraction and presence. Before we go any further, take a second to check the current price and see if it's in stock. Displays like this don't hold static pricing for long, and waiting almost always costs you more later. You felt the push to upgrade long before you said it out loud. Maybe it was that moment in a game where distant textures never resolved. Or when high-action scenes felt jittery instead of effortless. Or a movie that should have felt cinematic but instead looked flat. That creeping dissatisfaction was your brain telling you, you've outgrown compromise. The first time I switched to this Odyssey, the relief hit instantly. It wasn't just crispness. It was confidence. Everything felt right, from fast action to subtle shading. You stop adjusting settings and start just enjoying. The world on screen finally matches the way you think it should look. Picture this, you're in a race where every corner blurs by with breathtaking clarity, or a fantasy RPG where every distant vista feels alive and deep. Or you're on a video call and suddenly your visuals don't feel like a compromise anymore, they feel like presence. That's the feeling, not the numbers, the feeling, this panel delivers. And you know what surprises most people? You don't just notice the big stuff. The subtle things, deeper contrast, fluid motion, a curve that really does draw your eyes in, creep up on you until suddenly nothing else feels right. You see a world that feels wider, motion that finally feels fluid, visuals that stay clean under stress, depth you didn't realize was missing, a presence that feels complete. It's a premium beast, so it isn't the cheapest step up. Big displays ask for a bit more desk space at some point. Staring at spec sheets stops helping because your eyes already know what they want. Every time you look at something with lower refresh or flatter depth, you circle back here, because you've already felt the difference. This is exactly the kind of upgrade people say maybe later about, and then look back wishing they hadn't waited. If you want your setup to feel like yours, powerful, immersive, unmistakably high-end, check the price and make the move before it slips away.